And are these models what they seem? The fashion industry calls for tighter regulation of AI. Now, these are the real-life faces on the catwalks of the autumn fashion shows. But are these models and the creative teams behind them about to be replaced by AI-generated content? That is the fear of some in the UK fashion industry that is worth more than £60 billion a year and supports around 1.3 million jobs. With London Fashion Week underway, thousands of models, including David Gandy and Twiggy, have signed a petition calling for better regulation. Lila Parsons has the story.
A fashion runway like London, Paris or Milan, except these models aren't real. They've been created by artificial intelligence. And for one of Britain's most recognisable models, it's a warning that AI could mean major job losses, as well as stifling the creativity that the UK fashion industry is known for.
Britain produces some of the greatest models that there have ever been, and we want to keep that tradition going. It's something we're very good at, and the fashion industry. So you are going to change the fashion industry, I feel, for the worse. And of course, even without the sort of regulatory side or the impact of sort of monetary side, it's the idea that you're taking away this artistry from people.
And who do you think will be impacted the most?
The whole team that is belonging to getting a shoot together, which is the photographer's assistants. The list is endless. The hairdressers, the makeup artists, lots of assistants, even the location itself. You're making that whole element redundant.
Looking back on a successful career, he's now keen to help the next generation.
Nice.
By joining others in the industry calling on the government to protect models from having their image stolen or replaced by AI.
Perfect, yeah, it's nice.
The British fashion industry is huge. It's an enormous amount of money, and it contributes hugely to the British economy, and it uses a huge amount of jobs, everybody from pattern cutters all the way through. But at the centre of it and the front facing of it is the model industry, and take that away and I think all of the rest of it will begin to fall apart.
For many models, work comes from shoots for online retailers, but they're worried they could lose this to AI.
If that's then taken over by AI and being able to just generate images, it means that we don't have that regular income.
Nasia is a model who has shot for the likes of Vogue. She believes she's already had her image stolen by AI and used in an ad.
I got on the tube, and opposite to me was an ad. And the more I was looking at it, the more I could see that it was me, because they hadn't changed the pose. It's about consent, that I didn't consent to this.
But some say tighter rules could leave the UK behind in the AI race.
I think more legislation means that we, in the short term, feel comforted that we will be protected against these changes, but in the long term it means that we will be slower to adapt and therefore be less competitive internationally.
London Fashion Week is known for pushing boundaries, but now the industry is grappling with the changing face of technology. Lila Parsons, BBC News.